Welcome back to Farming Simulator 25. Today we're surviving Zielonka. We're in a desperate need for cash, so we're going to do some more contracts, try to get a couple of things for our little baby starter farm, potentially even a farmhouse so we have a place to sleep at night. That would be great, but if not, that's not the highest priority. We got to be able to do some work on there first. What do we have for contracts? We have... Ooh, wood transport would make us a decent money. And it doesn't look too bad. Let us borrow that 320 for the lease costs. Oh yeah, we'll make 10 grand off of this. Excellent. Let's borrow that. How many does it say? There's 19 trees. I think we can get them all in that piece of equipment. I believe so. And I have the good controls set up now. So, let's get this over to where it's going. Where is that compared to us? We are here. Okay, so it's south down this road there. Down and then take a right. We can do that. Yeah. We can do that. Loop it right in a circle. Alright, I'll meet you over at the wood pile. Okay, it should be just around the corner here. Yes, okay. So, let's try backing in right next to the wood pile. Gotta stay out far enough that our little legs will come out. So if we get this unfolded and get rid of that, let's let it loop around. Okay, there we go. Now let me remember what controls are what. That's that. Can we do two? Ooh, that's the wrong button. Let's see if it'll pick up two. Oh, kinda. Yes, this should hopefully go smoothly. Let's bring it over this side a little bit. And open. That's close. Patal. Awesome. All right, I'll get these loaded up. Post haste. Well, that didn't take too incredibly long. This is our last log here. Didn't stack quite as nice as I was hoping, but it's all on there in one. So let's go ahead and change our view. Let me move this one to the middle. I think that might help. Push over there. Doesn't want to get up over that other log. Go. All the way. All the way. There you go. There you go. Hey, it fell in the right spot. We got that one on the edge that wants to fall off. Let's see if it falls off when we unstrap it. Nope, not quite. Hey, it can ride right there then. Go ahead and put this away. Oh, it almost took out all the logs. I'm glad that I strapped them in. Yeah, we can go with one off on the side like that. There's room on top for it, but I didn't want to go there, so it is what it is. So we are taking these, where was it, right here? No, over there. Okay. Stop doing that map. There we go. All right, so take a left on the main road and then that first right. So that was $10,000 we'll get from this. That'll be good. That'll get us something. I don't know how much the farmhouses cost, but I think that they're expensive. I don't think there's anything particularly cheap. Like, it'd be really nice if we had a tent or something, or like a trailer that we could sleep in, that we could tow to our new piece of property there, and just kind of park on there like a camper or RV. We could just park there for now. But I think we're going to actually have to build a house if we want to sleep. So what we may end up doing is just getting stuff to work on the field, and then just fast forwarding through the night until we can actually afford a place to stay. Because I don't really want to work all night long. It stinks trying to work once it gets dark outside. So this should bring us up to 15,000, and I think there was a couple more contracts that looked like they were fairly lucrative and wouldn't be too hard to pull out. I'm excited for when we stop having to grind contracts. But let's unstrap, go over here, put this in right there. Ciao. And we got $25 worth of wood off of that. Go us. Let's drive this back over to the shop there, where all our stuff is. I think we can go up the other side of these ones here. Right here. Yeah, there's a little road here. And it should cut us up right by the shop. So that'll be good. And then I'm trying to think of what we do need. We need something to expand our field, because that field was a little too small. And we need something to plant crops, obviously. So probably a seeder, because I think that'll be cheaper than a planter, I assume. Because if we got a planter, we could do corn, but with a seeder, we can do like grains, other grains and stuff. So now that we're back here at the shop, let's go ahead. We will let them know we're done. $10,130. Yes, please. Let's see what else we got. Bale wrapping would probably be super easy. That's 4,000. Fertilizing, harvesting, oat, hoeing. So you make basically no money with how much it costs to lease the stuff. Stone picking, we could make $2,000 off of stone picking. That wouldn't be particularly fun though. There's that weeding contract still, but that looks like a fairly big field, and that's not a very big weeder. Oh, there's more wood transport, but I don't want to just do wood transport all the time. What was this one up here? That it was, yeah, bale wrapping. 92, $4,000 minus 640, so we'll make $3,500. Oh, and it gives you a telehandler with a little bale wrapper on it. Neat. Let's do this one. This could be interesting. So let's borrow them. Where are you? There you are. Come here, you. So I took the time to set up my joysticks, and I got it so that in game the joystick moves the same way that my joystick IRL is moving, which I think is just neat. That's a neat little oh, this is backwards. It's a neat little I don't know what you would call that, but I like it. It's not necessarily, that's why that wood crane was a little goofy, because I matched the movements to that too, and it's not quite what I used to use with the joysticks. So it's a little unusual for me. So that goes in and out, that goes up and down. Do we just turn that on, or do we have to open it? Let's see, what controls do we have? Unfold bale wrapper with X. Automatic drop. That'll be fine with Z. And then, yeah, that just does that. That goes up and down. That goes out. Okay. Yeah. I don't think we really need any more controls. Should just be pull in, scoop up a thing and go. So where was this field? 90 something, wasn't it? Is it down here? Yeah. All right. So if we take the second right, go all the way down right past where we just were, get down there. All right. Well, I'll meet you down at this field, and we'll wrap some bales. All right. Let's see how well this is going to work. I wouldn't imagine it's going to work great because I think that bale is significantly heavier than the rest of this machine. Like, especially being out on the end like that. So we should be able to, we might need to point the front down just a little bit. And we should be able to basically drive right into it. And then we can scoop it up. This is the first bale I've wrapped in the new game. Oh, she looks good. And then I got automatic drop on, so we'll just lift it up a little bit. There's our marshmallow. Nice. Actually, I think I'm going to turn automatic drop off and bring them over here and make a stack. See how well I can stack it. Just because that'll give me an idea of if this is the kind of setup we would want to use in the future. Depending on, you know, how nice it works, basically. So, let me grab these. I'll grab all these bales and get them stacked up, and then I'll show you what it looks like. This definitely seems like the kind of thing where if you played with it a whole bunch, you could get really skilled at it. Let's see. We're going to be able to stack a fourth. Go forward just a hair. Let's try it right there. Oh, well, we were able to get 4 high. I messed up trying to expand the ones where they're on their sides there. Now, I did notice there's controls for when you have one to unload on end, like we have them stacked there. But with this particular machine, those controls also toggle the steering mode. And the machine was taking over from the tool. So instead of unloading on end, it was just changing the steering mode. So there is that, but other than that, that seemed to work really well. Like I said, if you were to mess with this a whole bunch, it seems like it would be the kind of thing that would you'd get really good at with time, you know. Not particularly hard to do. The tire rotation and the frame rate were just matched up there and looked like the tires weren't spinning at all. That's neat. Right there. They're just barely moving. I don't know if the frame rate in the video is going to be the same to be able to see that, but the frame rate of the game and the tire rotation is making it look like they're barely rolling backwards. It's funny. It's like when you see a video of a bird, like a hummingbird, and it looks like its wings aren't moving at all because they're beating at the same rate as the frame rate of the camera. I always love those kind of optical illusions like that. Very neat. Well, this will bring us up to, I don't even remember how much this job was for, a couple $1,000s, I think. Let's see what this brings us up to, and we may want to go ahead and get something for the farm. So let's go ahead, tell them we're done with their contract, let them pay us. Completed 3,300. Collect. Okay, that brings us up to 18,874. We have another real quick. That one would be quick, except we don't own a chainsaw yet. Hoeing. Oh, see, that would be a good one to do. except it might take quite a while. It's 8,000, only 959 to rent the hoe and the tractor. Spraying, stone picking, weeding, and wood transport. Yeah, all right. I think we're good with that for now. Let's see. What do we need? What do we have? We just have the tractor and the trailer, right? Yes, tractor and trailer is all we got. So we need something to plow with. And I'm not a huge fan of the plows yet, and we very quickly would get over. I think that's the only plow that we could use. It's 1.2 meters wide. Because we have the 3650 at 116. So we have to use something that's 116 horsepower or less. What do we got for cultivators? That's a 4 meter wide cultivator. And then, yeah, again, we're very quickly over our horsepower limit. Very high over our horsepower limit. Harrows, power harrows, that's probably going to start, yeah. That's only 3 meters. Spaders, mulchers, I assume spaders are going to be high. Yeah, 200 horsepower. So that subsoiler we were looking at before is probably going to be the way to go. See, even that one's 150. And that one's 130. So this one, 100 horsepower, 3 meters wide for $8,000. I think that's going to be our best bet. So, with or without the bar, that costs $400 we don't need to spend. We're not going to spend it. So we'll buy that. And then let's look at cedars while we're here. Do we have... We do have a front hitch. Okay. So we could potentially bring 2 implements back to the farm at once. Cedars. Yeah, because planters... Yeah, they start at 200 horsepower. Oh, it's 150, 170. Yeah, we can't tow any of the planters even if we wanted to. Cedars are expensive. 65, 140, 110. So we need 49,500. But when we do go to plant, we could potentially just rent the cedar. What month are we going to be planting in anyway? We could plant canola right now. Or wheat next month. Or barley next month. Let's do wheat. We'll do wheat next month because I think that'll give us probably the best yield. So, there's our little thing. Ooh, actually, we could probably get our trailer back. Leave that on the back and put this thing on the front, hopefully. Because then all our stuff will be at our farmyard. And I hope we don't need to wait with this. It shouldn't be that heavy, I don't think. Let's lift that back up. Okay. And then that'll get all our stuff that we own over at our farmyard. We'll plant, or not plant, we'll park the wagon. I think we're going to try to hope that our neighbors are cool and aren't going to really bug us, because I'm going to try to park our equipment just across that little dirt road and see if we can kind of use their land just as a parking space for now. Because now that we have the thing, I think we need to maximize the amount of that land that we turn into field, if that makes sense. I think I said that right. So we'll park the trailer across the way, and then we'll... I think there's one little tree on our property that might be in the way. Where are we? We're over behind all this stuff, right? I think if we turn in at the factory, we're over behind that. But I think there's one little tree that'll be in our way. And other than that, we should be able to just basically utilize the entire piece of land. I wonder if I should buy a chainsaw just to take that little tree out. Let's see where it is. If it's kind of in the middle and then in our way, we'll do that. If it's right on the edge and we can just easily go around it, we'll just leave it. And then, yes, so the next month we can rent the cedar. We're going to need to buy seeds and potentially fertilizer if we can afford it. We've got just over $10,000. I don't know how much it's going to be to rent that cedar. Probably, my guess is $5,000. Okay, yeah, see, that little tree is just on the edge, so that's fine. We'll leave the tree there. And, it should be road to road here is ours, right? I think it's road to road and then directly between the two fields to the other road. Yes. Okay. Oh, actually, beyond the ditch, too. We're going all the way out to that other road, because there's that little ditch, and then there's another road there, but there ain't really anything we could do with that. But this is where I'm thinking about parking our stuff. It's like right over here. There's this little dirty grass spot here. So if we park our equipment here, hopefully our neighbor doesn't yell at us. And we can just kind of use that. I mean, this is just scrub land anyway. Nobody's doing anything with it. So I can't imagine they'd have a problem. And then we'll swap this around to the back, where it belongs. Trying to think if we want to go all the way to this northern road, or if we want to leave a little strip of land up there. I don't know. We'll see what it looks like when we get up there. But I want to go out fairly close to the road, like something like about where I'm at now. And we'll leave this field. We'll go like even with the field. Let's give ourselves just a little bit of space between the road there. We'll go somewhere like right there. Let me hit this. Let me hit this. The wings down. There they go. Put this down. We'll actually adjust it so it's into the ground. There we go. Let's start cultivating. So I'm going to try to keep about the same distance off of either road. And then, see, like if we had a baler and wrapper, that would be excellent. But I don't think we even have the money to like afford to rent a mower and a baler and a wrapper to turn the little bit of grass that we have into silage. I don't think it'd be worth it. I think it would cost us more to rent the equipment than we would make back in a silage. Maybe if, yeah, like if this was 4 or 5 times the size, that might be worth it. But I don't think that's worth it with this piece of land. That's all right. We'll be making money off it soon enough. Made a little bit of money back with that first harvest. Yeah, we're going to go right up in here. Go turn somewhere like right here. Out to about here. Oh, we took out that bush. And then we'll come right in just this side of the tree. And this should get rid of the straw when we drive over it, I would imagine. We'll find out, won't we? We can get a little closer to this road than the other, because this is a dirt road. So we'll go right to about here. And I'm going to try to judge right where the bottom of this field is, because I don't want to go any further than that. Is there a little... Oh, there is a little path between the fields. Okay. So yeah, we'll go right to the bottom of the field and then try to cut in. I'm getting a little close to this road, but that's okay. It's okay. It's our road. We'll do what we want. I could take that road right out if we wanted to. But that, like I said, there's a ditch there. And so we're not going to mess with that. This should be fine. I think this will make for a decent field. And then if we connect from here to over there, it should be basically a straight line at the bottom of this field. Let's get ourselves lined up. Something like that. Put this back in the ground. And then, yeah, I think this will significantly improve. Yeah, it's getting rid of that straw. And this will significantly improve the amount of money we can take off of this land by making this field so much bigger. So originally I wanted to get this piece of land because I was going to use the part that's not field for like the buildings and other stuff. But then I realized we can't afford that luxury right now. I wonder how much this piece of land next to us here is. How big is that piece of land? Is that huge? Oh yeah, it's like giant. It goes down all the way. Yeah. 412,000. I was hoping it was just this little bit cut in between that road, because that might be more affordable. You know what I mean? If it was just this little area, because then we could take all the trees off of that, which might would pay for it if it was just between here and that little road over there. That little dirt road on the other side of the trees. And then that would help. Like we could put the barn and farmhouse and stuff over there. Just connect this right up. Yeah, that looks about good, yeah. All right, I'll go ahead and get this turned into a field, and I'll see you when we're done with that.
Sitting lonely in my room again, trying to find the words to say, but nothing comes out. I am looking for the better days, seem like they just stay away whenever I try. There's so many things that I keep in my mind. My friends keep me out and it hurts every time. With all the emotions I built up inside, oh why can't I? Will someone look for me if I disappear? No matter how much that I scream, nobody hears. But I see the light from far away, it's down the line. Maybe I should not give up without a fight, 'cause there will be a time. Oh, 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 oh. There will be a time. Oh, 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 oh. There will be a time. Sitting lonely in my room again, acting like I'm innocent. Why do I try? 'Cause now I'm feeling like a fool again, thinking I can fool myself by telling me lies. When there's so many things that I keep in my mind, I hang around people I don't even like. If they can be happy and walk with a smile, oh why can't I? Will someone look for me if I disappear? No matter how much that I scream, nobody hears. But I see the light from far away, it's down the line. Maybe I should not give up without a fight, 'cause there will be a time. Oh, 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 oh. There will be a time. Oh, 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 oh. There will be a time. Will someone look for me if I disappear? No matter how much that I scream, nobody hears. But I see the light from far away, it's down the line. Maybe I should not give up without a fight, 'cause there will be a time.
Boy, I didn't realize how much land we actually had there. That's significant. That's good. Very happy about that. Let's turn this off. I'm going to take a look from up here. Yeah, now that that field's in, I definitely think that was the right call. I think that come next harvest season, that's going to put us in a much better place. A significantly better place, if you would. But yeah, I'm happy about that. Next month we'll get it seeded. We'll rent that seeder and everything. We may try to get a chainsaw and a truck. See if we can do some of those dead wood contracts and sell the wood from them, make a little extra money, or see what we can do. We're going to need to survive through the winter because we have almost a year. Actually, we have exactly a year before we're going to be able to harvest this. So we'll try to get there, and eventually we will. But thank you so much for hanging out and watching this today. I hope you had a good time, and I will see you in the next episode. Have a wonderful day. Bye.